Hey, this is a quick video about the Canon 70D. Now, seems to be a common problem. I've seen a bunch of people posting videos and talking about their camera not turning on. And this camera of mine is basically brand new, even though it's a couple of years old. I haven't even really used it. And I just could not get it to come on. Nothing I did would make it come on. So I've seen these videos talking about you change out the card, change the lens, and it magically comes on. And then I've seen some other videos. Now what I'm doing here is I'm taking this battery box off. So this is not an approved Canon battery box. This is like a Chinese one or something that I got off of eBay real cheap. But I've never had a problem with it. But here's the issue that I figured out is the problem. I want to get right to it because I've seen other people jibber jabber about it for a long time. There's a micro switch right here. And what this does inside here is whenever you have the battery door on or off, it sometimes doesn't press that in. So like if I were to put enough light on there where you can see it, and see if I can poke it a little. So basically, the way this thing works is if you were to have a battery in, your camera's not going to come on until which time the door presses this switch. Let's see if I can do it. Bang, click, comes on, right? So what's happening is with a lot of these battery boxes or the door or just something happens where this isn't getting pressed. So check that out. See if that works for you if you're having a power on issue. There is also another micro switch inside the CF door, or if you have the SD card version like this, and I don't see the switch or where it is. But I know that there's one in there because if you open this door, as you know, it will kill the power to the camera. So there's a couple of different micro switches. Then you have another one that's in the lens itself. And sometimes just changing the lens will activate or deactivate it. Now, again, I don't know where this micro switch is in here. I think it just simply detects it being in, or maybe the micro switches within these things here. But those three micro switches are going to be what determines whether or not your camera turns on or off or not. So anyway, so check those things out and see if that works for you. But this one on the door, I think it might be your problem. And before you go sending your camera into Canon, check the other forums and see what else you find. But that worked for me, and now I know. So the problem is the cheap battery box here has a little bit too small of a tab and maybe doesn't mount exactly correctly to push that in. So I guess a situation you could do is, I don't know if you could maybe maybe don't recommend this, but maybe poke a little tiny piece of paper or something in there to kind of wedge it in there. You don't want to damage that micro switch, because if you do, you're going to be in big trouble. But I hope this video helps. I'm Video Bob, and good luck.